Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Bigger picture wise, Solana is in a, I would say, fairly unclear situation. The chart structure leaves a lot of room for interpretation. There are of course support resistance levels we can look at, but I would not consider the current setup or situation to be a very reliable one that gives us a very clear direction of where Solana is heading. I think it's time to wait for clarity, and I tell you which levels need to be broken or which structures we need to see to get that kind of clarity. Until then, it is very unclear, and we can look at basic support and resistance levels, but it's important to know what are the relevant levels that now need to hold for higher. And just be aware that due to the rally that we've seen here between the 10th of June and the 14th of July, that due to this rally, the chart has become rather unclear. Looking at the bigger picture, I'm tracking two scenarios. They are both bullish, as you might remember from the last videos. However, how the microstructure unfolds is, to be honest, really unclear. In these situations, it could be wise either to wait for clarity before doing anything, or just to leave trades more space, maybe less leverage, no leverage, spot trading, investing, things like that could be approaches to deal with, to basically use in situations like that. In many cases, if you look for other crypto charts, then they sometimes provide more clarity, and it might make sense to just trade what's clear and then wait for clarity. Most time, traders should wait anyway, right? Because most situations, most waves, most structures demand normally no action at all from traders. It is really only when we get clear setups that action should be taken. Many people don't understand that. Many people try to trade every single wave. To a degree, it depends on your time frame as well. But again, on different time frames, that's true as well. Most of the time, most action doesn't demand any action. Of course, you have to wait longer if you're trading a larger time frame, and you have to wait just a short period of time if you trade smaller time frames. Now, looking at the bigger picture, I'm currently observing the orange wave count because that is the most imminent one. So let's go through the orange one and then take a look at the yellow one as well. In the orange wave count, price provided us with a wave 1 to the upside into the January-February highs, then a wave 2 to the downside, which bottomed in June, and basically a third wave rally could unfold now. And we should then get a 4 and a 5. That would be the most bullish interpretation. The problem with this interpretation is that the structure that happened between the 10th of June and the 14th of July is just a 3-wave structure. It is not a 5-wave structure, which again leaves a lot of room for interpretation. It is possible that the A wave of the wave 3 already, and I count it as an A wave because it's a 3-wave structure, that the A wave completed on the 14th of July, that we then came down in either the B wave already, and this is the C wave to the upside, or that the B wave is not finished yet and we see something like that, A wave, and then the B wave is going to be lower in an A, B, C structure, and from here we start with a C wave. These are the two scenarios within the orange wave count that I'm observing, and the yellow wave count would lead to a lower low basically still. Yeah, so the yellow wave count 1, and then an A wave, a B wave, overshooting B wave, and the C wave down could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the end, these two scenarios don't differ that much, because after that we would also expect higher. So at the moment we're tracking two bullish wave counts, but don't really have much clarity, as I said, because what we see here really is not very aggressive upside movement. I also don't think we have a 5-wave move up yet off the low. So what do I want to see? What do I need to see to confirm that a lasting low has been established here, and that we are already in the C wave to the upside, which would be the most bullish interpretation? I need to see a clear 5-wave move to the upside in a wave 1. Yeah. The problem is what we see at the moment could just still be part of this B wave. Okay, so it might still come down later, and for that, due to that reason, we have micro support on the chart. So I can tell you that as long as we're holding 2285, my focus would be on higher short term. Just note that it is rather uncertain, so I wouldn't be surprised if support breaks. I would need one more high to have at least a first 5-wave structure. Now, don't then vibrate out of your seats, because this could just be an A wave in the B wave. I know it's complicated, but that is the structure we're dealing with. And that is why this is at the moment not giving us a very clear picture on the lower time frame. A, B, C, it could do, yeah, 5 waves up, 3 waves down, 5 waves up in a B wave, as long as we are still in resistance, which goes all the way up to $30 basically. This could just be a B wave. So the first impulse doesn't really give us too much clarity. Okay, I just want to highlight that. But it could at least, the first impulse is needed to consider further upside. Otherwise, the B wave might have topped here already, which I don't assume at this stage because we haven't got a confirmation for that yet. It would also be a very shallow B wave. So I expect higher as long as we're holding 22.85, but I wouldn't really be able to give you a very clear confirmation that we are already in the C wave higher, as long as we have 5 waves, ideally above resistance in this wave 1, and then to wait for the wave 2 pullback. Until then, this could just be a B wave. So I've highlighted both possibilities on the chart just to reflect the uncertainty we're dealing here with at the moment. But as I said, in the short term, we can focus on higher as long as 22.85 is holding. And a sustained break below that level will likely lead to a sell-off lower with first support around the $20 mark. This is sort of what I'm observing at the moment. And yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.